So yippee. Yeah. Yeah, so this is for my WhatsApp people, man. This isn't for, this isn't public. This isn't public. I'm wondering if I'm emotionally tired and emotionally stressed. I've just been holding it as well as I can. And now that the days are counting down, I'm probably quite scared, to be honest. I appreciate my honesty. So my grandma's going to be buried in her wedding dress. It was a pale cream wedding dress. And we're going to get a fascinator to go with it. And the fascinator that we've already got is a bit too dark. It's like, well, in this moment in time, I'm thinking, hold on, she's getting dead. She's dead. No matter what colour the fascinator is, in that moment of as I'm sharing it with you, I'm thinking it doesn't matter. But my mum's asked me to try and get one, and I know it's important, and I know, oh God, the 16th is the day, because today's the 13th, Wednesday's the 16th, and that's the day I'm looking to buy this fascinator. I know exactly where to go, and I'm just hoping I get the right colour, and that's nothing wrong with that. And the 16th is also my grandma's birthday, the 16th of March. So the 16th will always mean a lot to me, the 16th of a month. I feel like I'm getting scared, a bit anxious, more upset, because no matter what, little things are just going to bother me and trigger me off. And I need to cry, to be honest. I need to cry. And most of all, I need to be very focused, because I'm easily irritated right now. I also think I'm going through menopause, because I'm surprised my mum didn't tell me that there's a literally, it's like your body gets internally hot. So I'm in London, we've already got this heat. So this heat now, yeah, this is how my hair should have been yesterday. I should have worn that to keep it in, because I tell you something, I weren't too impressed with all the straggy bits. Now that I'm looking at now I'm looking at videos, I'm thinking, hold on a minute, the hairdresser couldn't fit that bit in and that bit in, but maybe they didn't see it. Maybe they didn't see it at the time. Adelaide, give them grace. Give everybody grace. Everybody deserve grace. Even me deserve grace. Now I'm thinking, is this too hot to wear outside? Because I literally feel hot inside, and the heat's mainly on my back. But it's not. I really wanted to go to the East London Leighton day that they had, family day out, little carnival day. I really wanted to go to it, but I can't, and that's what's made me annoyed as well, because I've literally got two big errands to do, two jobs to do. Um, that's why. Oh, I'm just trying to map out what I'm doing. I also got a 90-year-old that I do a bit of caring support for. So I have to go and see her, although she's got carers anyway, but it's a very close family friend. And I've got to support her with her shopping and stuff, and a bit of washing clothes and stuff. And I'm just like, oh man. And that's all the way in South. Leighton is all the way in east. And then I've got to do my little side hustle, which is going to take about an hour and a half. And that's in Goose Street. That reminds me, talk about things I've got to do, man. And I think that's why I'm getting annoyed now. Like, I just thank God for my friends, and I'm praying that my friends, you do continue to stay reliable. There's some of you that I've got to do some bits with. I wanted to rant because I heard a message where one of my friends were bigging me up about my hair. Oh, your hair looks nice. My hair always looks nice, even when it's in the off-key hairstyle or no style. I always look nice, yeah. And I thank for all the. I do sometimes do need people to say I do look nice as well, because sometimes I'll be like, oh, is this really off? Especially if it's a new style, yeah, that I've not done before and whatever. But so yesterday I was really like hesitant about going on stage or singing with my natural hair. And I wanted to rant about that, because initially I wanted to rant and say, I've got to say to my hairdresser, look, I came in with one idea. I knew you were going to say another, and I was going to get ready, and I was ready to consider the other idea, because I knew she was going to say, maybe not do this style. And I knew maybe I was saying, I was also thinking, I don't really want to do this style because it's a bit too heavy. You understand? It's hit and miss. It's not the one, right? I was meant to even take it off, but actually I do not want to take it off. I was meant to take it off and have my own hair breathe. But I'm going to just wear it for today, and then for work I'll just do my natural hair. That's the plan. Because my natural hair just takes a lot to be looked after, but then it's not. It's vice versa. It's just care. You got to give it care. So, oh God, I just feel so relieved that I managed to just have that cry. But the message that I heard my friend say, I don't want to play it right now, because it's like, no, because I know she'd be vexing me. I think I heard her say, oh yeah, that's why I want to go out with you. I want us to go out. It almost like you didn't say it, but it's almost like you're saying you want to go out so you can show me off with my hair or something like that, which I know is not a bad thing. But listen, I don't want to go out. I'm going to bury my grandma. My priorities is I've got to get out of this country and bury my grandma in another country, in Jamaica, of all places. Thank God I went there again in January, because Jamaica was a place I would have banned once upon a time, because sometimes I'm not so into the culture. I think it's a bit backwards, but that's just part of it. There's some nice, beautiful parts of it if you can really get into the beautiful parts. But if to get into the beautiful parts, you do need money, and you do need to travel, and you need to be very streetwise, and to be around people that will look after you. You understand? Because it's there's different aspects of the country that, there's so many dynamics of relatedness of people's relationships and non-relationships that for me it feels a bit restrictive, because when I'm out there my mum's like yeah, but because my mum was born there, my mum knows most of it, whatever. And last time I was there, my gran and my mum were there, and I had the beautiful experience, but it was still annoying of them calling me. I felt like they were calling me every 20 seconds. So at one point I had to say, time out, I'm doing something, none of you can call me at this time, between this time. And that was good, because I did put a bit of a boundary in place, because they were driving me up the wall, as my gran used to say, that I drove up the wall. They were driving me up the wall. So now I've got to go back there. Thank God it's only 2 weeks. But even the journey there, I'm a bit concerned about the journey. Also got work, which is full on. Got one staff off, which is fine. But I would rant about my staff as well. There's dynamics of it's pissing me off. And I've got to be careful now because I'm going to be transparent with them to a certain extent, and also transparent in, and I'm trying to be, but it's coming out sideways now because what's happening is I manage 3 men and 1 woman. One of the men are in a complete different team. He's solo, but his work is quite unique, and people are probably jealous of his work because he's working from home. Everybody would like to be working from home. Is my manager going to pull me up on that at some point? Probably yes. At some point, from my point of sanity, make him 10 there. Tomorrow is a busy day. So now I'm looking at tomorrow. I'm just looking at, I've got to breathe. And I've got to make tomorrow happen. And I've got to stay focused. And I'm, at this point, I'm really wondering, can I pull tomorrow off? And I'm going to have to, of course. And again, I breathe. But I can make it work. There's a way I have to make it work. There's a way how I have to make tomorrow work. And I know I can make it work. And I have to be pre-plan it, prepare. So as I research now for tomorrow to make sure that tomorrow works, to give myself less stress, that's the plan. I tell you, I don't even want to do this because this has not even been tested. But there is a way to test. Yeah, I think, yeah, just thinking of my options. And yesterday was a fab day. It was fab being around GT Empress and her team for Greater Heights community events. It's like, well, I've not heard of it before, but it was wicked. And I guess in the back of my mind, it puts me in the mind of my team that I had, or different teams I've worked with, it with Bless His Souls. And I'd love to reassemble with them again. However, I did feel like a lot of the pressure was on me as the host and me as the face of it, because when you're doing something, that's why I wanted to do that's why I wanted to do these lives, because I want to start filming the lives, the back behind the scenes. Actually, it was an idea that I had, that I got to film the behind the scenes, because sometimes when you're putting on events, people can be so annoying, and I think it's important to, I'm not talking about the people that are in the team, I'm talking about the people that are going to attend the event. Sometimes the attendees can be quite annoying. So yeah, I would love to do that again. So yeah, I thought the hair looked really good today. The hair looks really good yesterday. I put some pictures up. But I'm also like, in my head, I'm like, it could have looked better. I'm not absolutely 100 feeling this, but I feel better with it than my natural hair, my natural afro, and I'm going to have to start rolling out like I'm thinking of having twists now. So I'm looking at a flat twist and then twist. Yeah, flat twist in the front and then just twisting. Yeah, so let's see if that can pull off as well. That's what I want to see, if that can pull off. One thing I also wanted to share here, as I just breathe. Oh yeah, I've got to look at how I'm going to come back. So I'm coming back. I'm still planning for tomorrow. But one thing I love about life is about, oh yeah, I want to divert because I made a few notes now. I just thought this is my therapy space. This is where I just need to just have a little moan and chill and reflect and own what I need to own. See, I got myself tired. I wasn't even so tired um yesterday after that event. I would have stayed around and still shaked a leg. However, I thought let's get to start today. I didn't even get to go gym as I wanted to. I need to check what I'm doing on Tuesday. Let's just check the calendar first. I love you, darling, and that's no lie. Oh, oh, stick by me, and I'll stick by you, because friends may try to hurt us. Ooh, da, 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 da. Ooh, no one can tear us apart. You got a place in my heart. Oh, I love you, darling, and that's the night. Oh, oh, stick by me, and I'll stick by you. I love the bass line for that. I would have played it now, but I hope that I don't get um, sanctioned for singing that song. But, such a nice song. It reminds me of when I used to live in Tooting. It just reminds me of good vibes. I just love the bass line. Feeling a bit slow now because I just want to communicate. I got a plan forward, that's all. Plan. Okay. That's what it's all about. Life is all about planning and executing what's been planned. Alright, so I'm looking forward to some singing lessons that I'll be delivering to some young people. That's going to be so cool. That's just the vibe for me, man. It's inspiring seeing them light up and venture into their own growth and development. I love that. So what the other thing I wanted to say is, so yesterday was really great. I'll see what I can share from that here and on my other YouTube page, my music YouTube page. But at the end now, I've left after 12. It's late. I've got an opportunity to get back to South London because I'm in South East near Crystal Palace, and I'm on my way now. Want to go home, and then another dear friend says come over to hers. And as much as I would have loved to pass through yours, passing through yours is never 10 minutes. How would I have got home? I didn't have to pay anything to get home. If I was with you, there would have been an expense. And I think this is what I'm beginning to realise, that my friendships are expensive. If ever you're going for lunch, there's a real exchange of investments when it comes to your friends. And I wasn't willing to be paying to go home. And she was cool with it. Well, she seems like she hasn't said anything. That's fine. I'm not really got it on my mind. But what I had on my mind was, what did you want me to come to yours so that you could be telling me about your problems for the week? Because usually it always ends up, or any conversation always ends up about you and your problem and impact of money and impact of this and impact of that, and I just did not want to hear it, baby. And that was something that, although it would be nice to see you and give you a hug, sometimes I just don't want to hear stuff. I'm not in a place, and it's funny because I'm usually quite a good listener, and I guess that's why people might want me to be around them and whatever. But I was just like, no. And then on to the next thing. Um, I've realised that I like escaping. I think it's important to look at where as individuals, where do we escape to? What do we escape from? You know, what do we try to detach ourselves from and remove ourselves from? You know, what do we move away from? And I try to move. There's a lot of things that I do try and move away from, but where I move to is I love solace. I love being on my own and I love escaping. And that's what I realize. I love escaping spaces, um, and going into new spaces. And I love dressing up and I love doing my hair and I love dressing up and putting myself together. And that's the thing about most of us. We all got a good suit or good dress somewhere, or some one good pair of shoes, and will look good when we're ready to look good. You know, we can put ourselves together. You know, just remember the film Dancehall Queen, when they didn't even know it was her. She was the woman selling on the street, selling the drinks on the street, but then she could dress up in her wig and her clothes, make her clothes, and then go onto the dance floor, and no one knew it was her. It's that escapism. So that's what I just wanted to say. We all got our Sunday best, and for me, I'm downsizing. I'm not gonna be. I think I'm getting angry because I'm realizing hairstyles that I used to do, I can't do. The ponytails, fair enough. Colouring my hair, boy, I'm gonna have to really take time out at some point of not colouring my hair, because not only is it damaging the front, but it's also it's not good for the skin on my face. And so again, now people are going to see me again and see me differently, which is fine. But I've got to see myself differently and be with myself. I mean, there's a photograph I'm going to share with you. I've never seen myself like that before. There was some photos that did an unscheduled photo shoot yesterday, and I can say I've not seen myself like that before. And it's there's going to be a lot of different diverse ways that I'm going to see myself, and others are going to see me. Hence, even when I lost weight, lost nearly 3 stone. Well, I lost three stone. I was nearly losing more than that, and people were walking past me and didn't recognize me, and I didn't like it. I didn't like that. I didn't like it. Um, didn't like the feeling of it. So I say that to say, this kind of, I feel like I'm in a phase of transition of reinventing myself in my late 40s, burning up with some perimenopause or menopause, feeling heat, feeling hot. And part of it also, I was telling my friend, my male friend, is sometimes I don't want to be around people. I feel like I'm too contained. I need to have um, not just space, but come out, get out, get heated when I come out. So, but I guess I've always been like that anyway, even without the heat. I'd be like, yeah, I'm ready to leave now, you know. So yeah, I say all of that just to say, oh happy day, I need to get away. So I'm looking forward to getting away, going to Jamaica. It's not a good, it's not a good reason to get away at all in regards to the funeral. But I want to get away. And at some point, I just want to breathe and be able to sit down for an hour. And that's why I loved my grand's garden. But I know it's not. I'm not going to be able to sit down and breathe very much unless it's the evening time. You know. One thing I loved doing out there was watching the sky. So you're going to see a lot of that on here, watching the sky, watching the night. Not watching the night turn today. I'll be going for walks at 5 o'clock in the morning. Um, you won't be able to see all of that because in real time you get to see it delayed because of the internet and all of that stuff. I'm not going to pay out too much for digital and all of that. And it's going to be nice because I'll be away from a lot of this social media stuff. Yeah. And I'm looking forward to that, to be honest. I need to be away from it, but I'll also go and check out content and stuff. Back to life, back to reality. Sorted out tomorrow. Need to supposedly sort out the rest of the week. If I didn't have all of what I was doing, I probably would have been involved a bit with some of these events. But it's good that I know some other people that are on these events. I think there's people doing wireless. I'm so proud of them. It's really good. And Reggae Land as well. So one of the questions is, if you want to choose a colour for the team for Reggae Land, would it be red or yellow? What would you say? Oh well, red suits me. I think red. But yellow is a wicked colour on us as well. But I say red. Because red is nice for all skin complexions, I guess. And even yellow, but red is nice for all skin complexions. And for a team colour. So I'm voting, although I'm not going. Oh, bless. But at least the lead person knows what my situation is. I feel like having another cry. I've had to let go of trying to go to the festival. So that's cool. I've got lots of work to keep me busy. And how long have I been on there? Coming up to 30 minutes. So let me just sing my song. If I gave my heart to you, what would you do with it? Would you tear it apart? Or would you look after it? After it. Take care, guys.